It is a great honor for me, on behalf of the government and people of Fiji, to welcome you all to this significant occasion, the official commissioning of the International Maritime Organization's Regional Presence Office for the Pacific. Let me begin by extending my sincere appreciation to the Secretary General of the IMO for his inspiring remarks and for the personal presence here in Suva. It's a long way from your base, and we indeed appreciate your presence. Your participation in this event reflects the IMO's deep and ongoing commitment to the Pacific, and it sends a strong message of solidarity with small island developing states. We are truly grateful. Today's commissioning marks a milestone in the partnership between the Pacific and the IMO. The establishment of this office, the first of its kind in our region, demonstrates the value of regional engagement and cooperation in strengthening maritime governance, safety, and sustainability. We acknowledge with gratitude the Pacific Community, SPC, for hosting the office at its Lotus Building facility, even though I made a comment that it's on top of a police station. Interesting location, and for your instrumental support throughout the process. The Pacific is defined by the ocean, vast, interconnected, and essential in our way of life. Maritime transport sustains our communities, our economies, and our resilience. In Fiji alone, we have more than 4,000 registered vessels operating across our maritime zones, from small craft serving remote islands to ferries transporting goods and passengers. These vessels are not just a mode of transport, they are vital links to livelihood, markets, healthcare, and education. The maritime sector in our region faces challenges that require consistent and specialized support, from safety compliance and pollution prevention to legislative reform and decarbonization. This office provides a regional mechanism to help address these challenges, ensuring Pacific Island countries are equipped to meet international obligations and take part meaningfully in global maritime dialogue. The commissioning of this office is also timely. In July 2023, the IMO adopted its revised greenhouse gas strategy, committing to reach net zero GHG emissions from international shipping close to 2050, with indicative targets of reducing emissions by at least 20% by 2030 and 70% by 2040, relative to 2008 levels. These ambitious benchmarks are essential for global efforts to address climate change, and they resonate strongly with our region's priorities. Under our Enhanced National Determined Contribution, NDC, Fiji has committed to achieving net zero emissions by 2050, with specific targets for reducing domestic maritime emissions by 40% by 2030. Achieving this requires investment, innovation, technical expertise, and the IMO RPO is a vital partner in helping us bridge the gap between ambition and action. As part of these efforts, Fiji, together with the Republic of the Marshall Islands and other Pacific Island countries, has championed the Pacific Blue Shipping Partnership, PBSP, a government-led initiative aimed at transforming our domestic shipping fleets into low-emission and climate-resilient systems. The presence of the RPO in Suva complements PBSB's objectives, and we will further assist our region and will further assist the region in aligning its ambitions with global maritime decarbonization strategies. Furthermore, this commissioning takes place just 2 weeks after a significant moment in global climate jurisprudence. On 23rd July 2025, the International Court of Justice delivered its advisory opinion on the legal obligations of states concerning climate change. The ruling reaffirms that all states have a duty under international law to prevent environmental harm caused by climate change, including through sectors such as shipping. It is yet another reason why this office matters and why regional cooperation must be strengthened and not delayed. We in Cabinet have also discussed this ruling and are aligning our strategies in the lead up to COP and our various international obligations, and also commitments as we move forward. Fiji is undertaking major reforms in the transport sector. We are finalizing our National Transport Sector Master Plan, developing a transport decarbonization implementation strategy, and reviewing our Maritime Transport Act to strengthen governance and enhance institutional performance. We look forward to working closely with IMO RPO to build capacity, share knowledge, and support our Pacific Island countries undertaking similar reforms. In addition, not mentioned here, we are also reviewing the Maritime Safety Authority of Fiji Act in order to ensure that we face the challenges we currently face today. We Pastor today, Talatala Baguan had mentioned that last week we had travel on the Utunialo, but basically to look at the derelict ships in Suva Harbor. And that is a huge challenge in terms of not only the legislative but the regulatory framework which governs how we deal with derelict ships. Not only that, but from the point where ships are brought into our country, how we regulate, monitor, and even in the disposal when the ships reach the end of life. So the review of the MSF Act, I am hoping, and we are hoping as a government, that will deal with that, and we are looking forward to IMO assistance in that regard. To our fellow Pacific Maritime Administration and actors, this office belongs to all of us. It is a regional resource, even though it's in Fiji, and it has been mentioned that Fiji has been a key driver for this. And as host, Fiji is committed to its success, and its vision and purpose, and as to be shared by all our Pacific Island countries. To our development partners, thank you for your ongoing support and engagement. Your technical assistance, financial contribution, and institutional cooperation has been instrumental in reaching this point, and we look forward to continuing collaboration in this regard. To the IMO, Vinakapakalevu, for your trust, your partnership, and your commitment to the Pacific. With those few words, and with great pride and humility, I take the opportunity on behalf of the government and people of Fiji to warmly acknowledge and celebrate the official commissioning of the International Maritime Organization's Regional Presence Office in the Pacific. We look forward to the meaningful role of this office, and we will play in strengthening maritime capacity, connectivity, and cooperation. Vinakapakalevu.
This concludes the official program.